Okay everybody, upon a lot of requests from you all, I'm doing an update on my Taurus PT140. It's a 40 caliber. Alright, so here it goes right here. So I'm going to leave my trigger lock on here for safety purposes. Of course it's on safety. The magazine, after shooting over 500 rounds at the range, the magazines, I use both of them. They're still springy, no fail in them. The magazine goes in, and once again I'm keeping my trigger lock on for safety purposes. It looks and feels okay. Coming out, no issue. It does not fall out. The release is pretty much good. Even with the magazine without any cartridges in it, it slings out. The spring is very, very good when it comes to that. No issue. I can hold the gun sideways and it will shoot out. No problem with that. Alright, so now I'm going to do the trigger lock. So you on there. I'm going to take the trigger lock off. Actually, the gun pretty much is still good use. The only thing I've seen on here is a little wear as far as right here, a little bit of the paint coming off. Even for where the cartridge eject, a little bit of paint coming off there. And I guess a little bit right here, if you can see it, a little bit of paint around the safety switch and a little bit on the thumb press. But this is after 500 rounds. Once again, no issue. The trigger, this is a safety mechanism on the trigger. As you can see, it's not one solid piece. It's a dual stage trigger. So as you can see, I can push on that. That hasn't failed. The trigger pull is still good. Let me break the gun down. Of course, breaking the gun down, you want to release your magazine. What I like to do is use my fingers right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push the slide. Of course, make sure the safety is off. Push the slide back, I'd say about a little 3/4 away. Wrap my fingers around here and hold it. And I'm pushing my thumb against the back. I'm going to pull this down, and there's another side right here. With these two fingers, pull that down. I'm going to let go. I'm going to still hold on with these fingers, and I'm going to let go with my right hand like that. Just squeeze the trigger, and I push forward, and it slides off. Another way you could do this, let me put it back on there, is you squeeze the trigger first. Same concept, same way. Let go. Pull the trigger one more time and just push forward with your thumb. Or if you want to, you can slide it off with your hand. I just push forward with my gun, with my thumb rather, and it comes right off. I'm going to take the spring out, and I'm going to take the chamber out. Now, actually, if you could look in there, is really no warping or anything with it. It still looks the same as though I bought it. I've been cleaning it after each session. The ramp right here is still okay. Doesn't need to be polished or anything. Same way with the spring. The spring is still okay. No issues. It's still strong. No issue with that. No warping or bending. The slide itself, a little discoloration, of course, around the edges, the inside right here, but it's still good. No issue with that. The cartridge indicator still functions. Whenever it's a bullet cartridge is on the inside, this will come up. That's still functioning pretty well. Didn't have to adjust the sights or anything. Inside it right here. My seat is okay. As you can see, when I pull the trigger, no issue. Just a little bit of the paint missing right here. Once again, my ramp right here for the cartridge. Just a little wear right there. No issue. No burring or anything. No warping. It's pretty much good with that on the inside. So after 500 rounds, no issues, no misfeeds. I didn't have to polish. I always call this my ramp. No issues with that. My seat, everything else is okay. Safety is still okay. No issues with that. still holds very well. So, and to put this back together, of course, make sure this is up. Just slide it right in place. Make sure it's back like so. You take your spring, set it in a place right here. Just push it in like so. And also sometimes when you take it out, you see this has off-centered. You really want to center it. So like so. That will make it easier for you to put in. So just like so, just push, and there you go, just like so. And then the slide right here, this guide right here and right here will actually fit into these two parts. So you just slide this back in like so. You'll see it. And then just push it all the way. Oops. Like so. And then you want to rack it one time. Or cock it. And then you want to pull the trigger. I try not to dry fire too much with practicing or anything, because I do not want to mess up my hammer and my pen. So what I want to do is I use, this is called a dummy round. So I'll put this in here and let's go through the functions. Well, actually I'll put another one in. We're going to go through the functions of this. So we can see the slide. It has a nice finger rest right here. It's off safety. So I'm going to rack one. As you can see, the indicator is still up. It's still functioning with no problem. It's not going to eject the dummy round once I pull the trigger. So I can pull the trigger, no issue with that. I'm going to pull it again, no issue. Now let me show you the safety feature on here. I'm not going to put my finger on this part. You see it? It's not going to click at all. So now when I put my finger on it, there you go. So that function still works. Let's see about the safety. The safety is up. Cannot fire the trigger. All right. It's not. The gun is working after 500 rounds, no problem. Let's see about the ejection. I'm going to turn it this way so you can see it. No issue. Still in there. I'm going to go slower. No issue right there. Still in there. No problem. Still holds. Ejected the magazine. I'm going to just make sure that no issue, no problem. Still functioning. I'm going to do one more thing for you guys. To show you that it's still functioning. I'm going to put one in the chamber. All right, let it out. I'm going to put one more just so you can see. All right, there you go. No issue. One more time. Yeah, I'm going to do something. Put one in the chamber. Okay. All right. Eject it. No problem. No issue. I'm going to do one more thing too. Just see something. All right. Leave it out. Now I'm just see if it feeds properly. The indicators is chambered. So it's still functioning once again properly, guys. 500 rounds, no issue. As far as with the grip, no wear and tear on the grip all around. The paint is still on here. Even from me grabbing it right here, no paint or wear, even with the release. So once again, great gun. This is a Taurus Millennium G2. Actually, it's a PT140 G2, a 40 caliber weapon, made in Brazil, made by Taurus. Pretty good, awesome weapon. So no issues, no complaints. Rate a 9 out of 10. I would give it 11. All right, guys.